My husband told the judge he was bankrupt. He'd show up to every hearing driving this beat up old car, wearing clothes that looked like they hadn't been washed in a week. He played the part perfectly, but he made one tiny critical mistake. He used our old joint Amazon account to buy a $5,000 watch for his mistress. Just one click. And that one click was all it took to trigger a forensic audit that blew his entire act wide open and uncovered a hidden offshore empire. It's amazing what you can find when you start tracing the digital breadcrumbs. People think they can hide money, but in today's world, almost everything leaves a trace. That single watch purchase was the loose thread. We pulled on it, and his whole story unraveled. It wasn't just about bank statements anymore. We went deeper. This is where a lifestyle analysis becomes so much more powerful than just looking at tax returns. Tax returns can be manipulated. They can be made to show whatever you want them to show, especially if you have a clever accountant. But your lifestyle, that's harder to fake 24/7. While he was crying poverty in court, his digital footprint told a completely different story. We weren't just looking at what he spent. We were looking at how he lived. That $5,000 watch. It didn't match the bank account he showed the court, which supposedly had less than $1,000 in it. So, where did the money come from? That question led us down a rabbit hole of credit card statements, travel records, and social media posts from his new girlfriend, who was, let's just say, not shy about showing off their lavish trips and expensive dinners. He was claiming he couldn't afford child support, yet they were flying first class to the Caribbean. It just didn't add up. And then we hit the modern day treasure chest, cryptocurrency. He thought he was so smart, hiding assets in a crypto wallet. He probably read online that it was untraceable. Here's a little secret, it's not. Not if you know where to look. We found the initial transfers from his traditional bank accounts to a crypto exchange. Small amounts at first, trying to fly under the radar, but they added up. We were able to trace the flow of funds from his declared assets into this hidden digital world. It was like watching a magician's trick in reverse. We saw exactly how he made his money disappear. He had converted hundreds of thousands of dollars into various cryptocurrencies, thinking it was a digital fortress the court couldn't touch. He was wrong. The moment of truth in the courtroom was something I'll never forget. Our forensic accountant laid it all out for the judge, piece by piece, the Amazon purchase. The first-class flight tickets, the photos of luxury hotel stays, and the grand finale, a detailed chart showing the money trail from his bank account into the crypto exchange and into a wallet currently holding over $1 million in assets. You could feel the entire atmosphere of the room shift. The judge looked at my husband, then at the mountain of evidence, and then back at my husband. The color just drained from his face. For months, he had stood in that same spot, swearing under oath that he was broke, that he was the victim. The judge's expression went from patient listening to cold, hard realization. He had been lied to, consistently and shamelessly. The fallout was immediate. It wasn't just about dividing the assets anymore. The judge found him in contempt of court for perjury and deliberately hiding assets. This wasn't just a financial penalty. It was a serious offense. His lies didn't just cost him money. They cost him his credibility, his reputation, and nearly his freedom. All of his carefully constructed lies, his entire performance of poverty, all came crashing down because he couldn't resist buying one shiny watch. It just goes to show you, the truth always has a way of coming out, especially when you follow the money. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as wild as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.